Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Light Beneath Layers, a journey of knowing thyself. Today, I want to share a deeply personal story about what it really means to move from making others wrong to accepting them exactly as they are. This story holds one of the biggest emotional shifts of my life. Maybe it will spark something inside you too, from hurt to healing. The day I stopped making others wrong. 19th of September 2023, I returned from a trip to Denmark and Romania that turned out to be one of the most emotionally transformative journey of my life. Before I left, I had already decided I would not stay at my elder brother T's house. He had hurt me deeply in the past. And I thought staying at a hotel or Airbnb would be better. But my other brother, K, who lives in Denmark too, reminded me that this decision might hurt T. It would not look right in the family. So I softened and stayed at T's house after all. As many of you know, I have been on a healing journey since 2006. I look at my emotional garbage, I clean it, I complete with people. I say what needs to be said, apologize if I have hurt them. And I acknowledge their pain too. So before this trip, I've been reflecting a lot on my feelings towards my older siblings, especially T, who often gets manipulated by other family members. They use his kind nature to serve their own agendas. And it used to disturb me deeply. I am an emotional being, and my love and my pain is never hidden. It shows on my face, in my tone, in my body. But something had shifted in me before this trip. When my sister in law told me that T and their son would not attend K's daughter pre-wedding event, I felt a deep sadness. In our family, that kind of absence is a big deal. But this time, the sadness passed in a minute. I did not react like I would have in the past, calling people, getting overwhelmed, or trying to convince others to do what I felt was right. I just accepted it and moved on. And once I did, I was perfectly okay with T and his wife again. The love in my heart stayed steady. I felt I felt lighter, stronger, freer. It took me a lifetime to get here to realize that I can love someone and still let go of the need to change them. And then came another moment. After the wedding, my sister-in-law told me they were driving to Germany on the same day as Kay's 35th wedding anniversary. Again, they would not attend. And again, I felt that old sting of hurt. But this time too, I moved through it. I chose love over judgment. I understood every human being has the right to make their own choices, and so do I. If Kay had done the same thing to T, the whole family, especially the ones who often stir the pot, would have shamed him. I saw the double standards. I saw the manipulation, but I stayed peaceful. I chose not to participate in what I now recognize as an old patterns passed through generations. I chose to stay rooted in love. While sharing all this with my coach, I felt an immense peace wash over me. I realized I have reached a place where I can let people be who they are. I do not need to make them wrong to feel right. My love is no longer conditional. I sat there, speaking through tears, and told my coach, I want to focus more on my book and revive my YouTube and TikTok channel, but in a way that feels deeply true to me now. And as I spoke, something sacred became to rise inside me. I started crying right there in that moment because for the first time in my life, I truly acknowledged myself. I closed my eyes and saw a golden light around me. It felt like God's presence, God's consciousness was whispering to me, see where you have arrived. See the fruit of your years of inner work. Before you move forward, pause. You have done well, my child. And I did pause for the first time. I let it in, allowed myself to see the beauty of who I have become from someone who used to be consumed by pain and resentment to someone who can now love without trying to control or fix others. This is unconditional love, the kind I came into this life to learn, not just for others, but for myself too. If this story spoke to something inside you, I invite you to sit with it. Ask yourself, where am I still making someone wrong instead of letting them be who they are? Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying what is not yours to hold. Thank you for walking this path with me. Until next time, keep uncovering the truth that lives within you. You are the light beneath your layers, and the word is better because you are healing.